About 6 years ago, Parliament asked me to write songs for them. I don't mean no bozo Prime Minister, I mean Parliament as a body asked myself and 3 of the renegade folk singers, I was the Welsh representative, if we would write songs to commemorate the 800th year signing of the Magna Carta. I said, well, that sounds like quite the honour, sir. How does that work? They said, we'd like you to write songs based on Acts of Parliament since the 14th century. Like a barrel of laughs, that did. The top 40 hits pouring out of my guitar. It was actually a privilege because we got to go to the House of Commons and hold in our hands the original law, some of it dating back to the 14th century. And it's written down on something called vellum, which is goat skin, which lasts for 2,000 years or something like that. It's quite extraordinary. I held in my hand the act that stopped kids working underground. I held in my hand the act that finally gave women the vote in the United Kingdom, which was not that long ago. And I held in my hand the most beautiful act of all, in my humble opinion, the 1947 Health Act, brought in by the Welsh MP, Mr. Nye Bevan, under the Labour government at the time, which stated the following: from this moment forward, every woman, man, or child, regardless of means or race, shall have access to free healthcare in the United Kingdom. Now, I don't say that to lord it over you or anything like that, but to commiserate. But so I thought, well, you know what? I'd like to write a song about Mr. Nye Bevan to say thank you to him, and I'd like to write a song about our NHS, the National Health Service, to say thank you to all those amazing people who work within it. Under a lot of strain, it has to be said, but just do such an amazing job. So, how do we write a song about Nye Bevan and the National Health System? Well, I thought we'd have a little workshop right now. A bit like, Up in Sisters, where they have the songwriter thing that I've taught out. Well, we're going to do that right here now. So I'd like to divide you into... No, I'm not going to do that.
It's called Measure 111.
What's that?
It's called Measure 111, Healthcare for All.
Oh.
And it's coming up on our ballot.
Good. Amen to that. So, I decided I would teach you how to write this song. So this is what I do. Any song. This can, you can use this for an example, but you don't want to stare at a blank page. That's the worst thing you can do. So what I do is I open up 2 blank pages. On the right-hand side, I'm just going to put any sort of little, I'll date it when I'm going to do the song. Have I got a title yet? Well, I have, actually. I thought his name was Anurin, A-N-E-U-R-I-N, but they shortened it to Nye Bevan. That's his name. That's what the statutes say. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to call it Nye, because it's punchy, straight to the point, and it's memorable. So Nye is my title. I've got a date. I underline that. We're getting somewhere. Now, left-hand side of the page, I am not looking for the first line or anything that rhymes or a chorus. I'm just looking for information about my subject matter. So we pour ourselves into that page with anything that we think might be relevant. I write down ambulances, cancer, newborn babies, nurses and doctors overworked and underpaid, waiting lists, hip replacements, porters, cups of tea, anything like that will just sort of, roll into the page that might be a fodder for the song there, colour for the painting, whatever, right? So, we got a date, we got a title, we got some information on the left-hand side of the page. It's looking hopeful. We got some stuff there. You feel better already because there's stuff written down there, all right? Now, musically, I'm thinking, I want something upbeat. So I pick my guitar up, I put the capo on the 2nd fret, I drop the E string down to a D, so I'm playing D shapes, which means I'm playing in E, and I got this kind of Johnny Cash thing going. Yeah, so I got some music, I got a date, we got the title, we got some information on the left-hand side. It's getting there, it's getting there. No need to rush. No one's in any rush to hear your next song, I promise you. People say, I wrote this song in 10 minutes. I couldn't give a toss. Is it any good? You could take 2 years. That's I don't care how people say, well, I wrote it in 5 minutes, and or people say God gave me this song, and then you hear the song, you know why God wanted to get rid of it. But anyway, I digress. So No, Nye Bevan, I know who you are, because, I know who you are, but I don't really know who you are. I'm kind of ignorant in many ways. We know who people are, but we don't know who they are, but Wikipedia does. Off I go to Wikipedia. There's all this information about his life and everything, and the most incredible oratory. Go there tomorrow when you wake up. Google Nye Bevan, or Wikipedia Nye Bevan, and just read some of the things he said. Incredible. His oratory was inclusive. It was compassionate, full of truth and passion. Everything that's missing from our current day politicians, Nye Bevan was the opposite. And then I started looking at the words intensely, and this one stuck out. The purpose of power is to give it away. The purpose of power is... Are you kidding me? I'm having that. First line of the chorus. This is my truth, tell me yours. He was willing to listen to other people. Okay, I like that. This is my truth. Freedom won't be freedom until poverty is gone. Amen, Mr. Bevan. So I had that as the third line, and I wrote, so nigh your dreams alive and strong. Boom, we got a chorus, sister. We got a chorus. We got some music. We got a lot of information on the left-hand side. We got the date. We're up and running now. Now, I am looking for that first line now, because I need to get going. So I couldn't find anything that was the opening line there. All that stuff I read, how do I start this song? And then I looked at the dates, and I noticed that Mr. Bevan passed away 9 days before I was born. I was born on the 15th of July, 1960. Nye Bevan died 9 days before that. So I wrote that down on the left-hand side, 9 days before I was born. And I looked at it. I thought, I think that could be it. I brought it over to the left-hand side. I put it underneath the title and above the chorus. And we're off and running. 9 days before I was born, you were gone. What you left behind. Great architect of health reform came forth from your soft heart and tough mind. And when nothing good comes easy, we fight for the dreams that we hold. And you finally got your bill through, though you had to stuff their mouths with gold. Here's that chorus, you can sing with me. And the purpose of power is to give it away. This is my truth, tell me yours. Freedom won't be freedom, freedom won't be freedom till poverty is gone. So now your dreams alive and strong. It's 2 a.m. She summons up the strength again. She smiles. It's not for the way she does this job. It's a greater call that just cannot be defined. The surgery, the plaster tape, the arm around the aching and confused, and drugs to give a little one more time to play. They should never be refused. The purpose of power is to give it away. This is my truth, tell me freedom. Freedom won't be freedom until poverty is gone. So now your dreams are alive and strong. The accident, the cancer cell, the final breath of sacrament of dawn. The beating heart, the broken and the cry of the fragile being born. 9 days before I was born, you were gone over what you've left behind. Your greatest hour remains with us nigh. We're holding on with soft hearts and tough minds. Now, at this point in the song, I kind of feel we could just sing that chorus a couple times and we'd have ourselves a perfectly good song. But sometimes, when you're writing, the way to push the point home is by using a little bit of cynicism. And I thought, how am I going to do that? And I thought of my brothers and sisters across the pond. You guys, I love coming here. I love you. I love this land. I love its people. I love its history, young as it is. But you ain't got this thing. You don't have it. It's missing. To me, it's the cornerstone of any democracy. knew what I had to do. Forgive me. No society can call itself civilized if the sick are denied through a lack of means. And if you don't believe me, you should take a plane, my friend. Go break your arm, see what it costs in New Orleans. The purpose of power is to give it away. This is my truth, tell me yours. Freedom won't be freedom until poverty is gone. And now your dreams are alive. One more time. And the purpose of power is to give it away. This is my, tell me your freedom. Freedom won't be freedom till poverty is gone. So now your dreams are alive and strong. Yes, it is.